It's time to roll for Truckle. Subscribe. Welcome to Roll for Truckle. This is Frank, and uh, I've been playing in a PBF uh, RPG game, Play by Forum, and it is for Basic Fantasy. It's been a couple of days. This will be my third day uh, making a post. So, so playing by post or by forum, it's a little bit more. Uh, it's it's an added thing I wasn't preparing for. So just learning the forum, learning the tools that I can use on there. But so far I'm enjoying it, and I know I will continue to enjoy it. The GM, I've been talking to him, and he had started uh, a play by forum game, uh, and I was on the waiting list. So he did a second one, so he's doing two games at once. So for me, we just started just recently, so it's still a little slow, a little. It's in the beginning, but enjoying it so far. So I'm not gonna talk too much about that because I don't want to ruin the game. And if someone's watching, I don't want to say what's going on. Nothing much is going on right now, anyway. But what I do want to talk about, and why I'm bringing up the play by forum, is I did my character and I wrote him on the forum. So that was a new experience, and I got the hang of it. But I wrote up a cleric elf, and I named him Leffy Jefferty after Jeff Lafferty. So I drew my character. uh, so it can be I use it in the game. So I did a little sketch here on this cardstock. So what I did was I just added a little bit more detail. I'm gonna go over this, ink it, add some color, but what I did was just this very simple pencil sketch. I took a picture and I worked on it. I think it was Sketchbook. It used to be Autodesk Sketchbook, but now it's just Sketchbook. Uh, and I wasn't sure. I thought that there was a screen recording option. I couldn't find one. I don't remember if there ever was one, but if there was, there isn't now because I updated Sketchbook. So, uh, so, so what I did is after I finished the drawing, I took pictures and I made a little video. And so I'm going to show you uh, Leffy Jafferty, and here we go. That's Leffy Jafferty. I did the sketch on a little sketch card to put it in my tablet and on Sketchbook. So there you can see the screenshots. I took pictures of all the layers. And that's it. That's Leffy Jafferty, the Elf Cleric. Let me know what you think. That's Leffy. What I did yesterday, I decided to just make a little book, another little character book. But yeah, a little character booklet, and so I drew Leffy on here, looking at that sketch, that drawing. So here I have Basic Fantasy. That's the game it's for. A class Cleric, race Elf. I'm level 1 right now. Uh, but what I'll as I go along, I'll adjust that. I haven't put in any level here. And yesterday I was working on the holy symbol, and, which I don't think I haven't drawn it here yet. Yeah. So I'm gonna put the rest of the stats in here, and then just I decided to add extra pages for notes and equipment and stuff like that. So I got my character booklet, and I'll probably leave it like this. I might add a little bit of shadow, but I think for this it's fine. And I'm gonna work on this. Well, that's Leffy. That's Leffy Jafferty, again named after Jeff Lafferty. So I did give him some of Jeff's features. And if you don't know who Jeff Lafferty is, uh, because this is on my gaming channel and not my art channel, Jeff Lafferty is an artist. He's worked. He's done freelance work for Malibu Comics, for Marvel. He's worked with uh, Glenn Danzig, or is it Dan Glenzig? He's worked with some big people, and he has his own comic, the Berserker Knot, which I have here in my shelf. And he's working on another comic, on a Western comic. So he's doing a few things, and he does commissions. He does great art. His art, it's very painterly, but yeah. So he's someone that I take advice from. So I thought, hey, what, I'll I'll roll up a character, and I'll give him his name, or a version of his name, and kind of draw him a little bit. So that's the story behind that. That's who Jeff Lafferty is, the inspiration for Leffy Jafferty. But anything that I come up with for Leffy, it's not based on on Jeff. It's gonna be based on the stats that I rolled, and so for dexterity I rolled a 5, and the GM said also he's Leffy the Clumsy. So I'm gonna play that up a little, and he's a cleric, yeah. So he's a little bit uh, more faith based, and I'm the way I'm role playing him is a little bit more proper, at least at first, because he's there. Everyone is just meeting each other. But hey, that's my first official role playing game, playing a role playing game, uh, and for basic fantasy. So when that is over, or we've got more out of the story, I'll probably do another video just talking about how it's going. Might have some new Leffy art later on, but that's gonna be oh, it's still a ways away. All right, this has been Frank Salazar. Right now it's morning as I'm drinking coffee, as I'm still kind of like waking up. This has been Roll for Turaco. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. It's time to roll for Turaco. Subscribe.